Hi, do you suffer from walking disabilities? Do you know someone who does? Were they caused by stroke, cerebral palsy, multiple sclerosis, or other upper motor neuron diseases? If so, you definitely want to watch this video as I review the new Cionic Neural Sleeve. First, a disclaimer. I am not an employee or have been hired by Cionic to do this video. Second, I am not a medical professional. I run a ranch and strive and fight every day against MS to do my ranching. But I want to share this with you, how much it's affected me. We are going to begin with an opening, a box opening of a brand new Cionic Neural Sleeve, and I'll describe exactly what is in it and how it works and how it functions. After that, we will move on to a review portion of the video in which I'll go over my personal experiences and actually hard data proof how this works, at least for me. All right, let's go inside to the studio and dig right in. The Cionic Neural Sleeve comes in its own little carrying case, holds all the components for the unit, which is super handy. And as we open it up, we see it has a top zippered compartment for your neural stimulation electrodes for storage there. And then we have three compartments, one for the neural sleeve itself, one for the control unit, and then also for the charger of the control unit. We'll set this aside and look at our control unit. Super small little computer here, pretty nifty. It has two ports on the top of it, one that controls the Cionic sleeve. The other is for charging the control unit. Then on the side of the unit, if it was in place in the sleeve, you have an on-off button, which you can actually pause the unit through your pants if you need to, or whatever garment you have on. You can go ahead and do that. Now, it's not waterproof, and don't hook it onto the sleeve before you have the sleeve on your leg, because you can damage that connector. All right. Also, to avoid damaging the connector or the control unit, is the charging unit that comes with it. This is proprietary. Do not hook in your cell phone charger to your control unit or your computer charger. Use the one provided by Cionic. It is designed for it. It has the right amperage and voltage. Now let's do some organizing here, and let's go ahead and look at the sleeve itself. Looking at the inside, so this is wide open. We're looking at the actual 24 stainless steel electrodes, and we have an actual pouch here that when you slide your foot through it, that's around the knee. So that sort of stabilizes the lower and the upper portions of the sleeve. 16 of these sensors are dual purpose. They receive information and then they are used for stimulation. 8 are stimulation only. This allows the unit to judge your movement as you walk and provide the proper stimulation to enhance it. Before the initial use, and every 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how often you use it, you need to put on a fresh set of self-adhering neurostimulation electrodes. Those come with the unit when you purchase it. They come in a packet like this. You tear it open, and let's pull them out here. Should have done this in advance. Each sheet has 6 of the neurostimulation electrodes, and they go over the top of the stainless steel electrodes. The sheets have 2 sides to them. One has a real thick plastic that's over the back side. The thin plastic is over this checkerboard design. The checkerboard design is the design that goes down. So you just take it and plop it down like that, press down hard. I like to leave them on for 15 to 20 minutes like that before I pull the plastic off. It's a little bit easier. If, like right now, you're time strained, that initial time pulling the plastic off, you might need to use your thumbnail like this to hold the corner of the electrode down on the fabric to get it to attach. I've never had any problems with these coming off after the first time I wear it. So they stay attached to the sleeve and should not come off and stay stuck to your skin. If I didn't already warn you guys, no hair on the legs. That's a recommendation that they make. That makes these pads last longer, and it makes your legs look better too. So get that Nair for men, and ladies, whatever you use, either shave or Nair. It's real quick, simple, and get all the hair off there. So we have a cover for it. This is the cover I'm showing right now. On one side it's plastic covered, the other side is cloth covered. When you're not wearing the unit, you press it down and you seal that. That keeps the electrode, when you fold it up and put it in storage, from sticking to other things, and it keeps it hydrated. So it does these are hydrogel electrodes. So that's how you'd set it up. I'm not going to go through all the other three for the time, but another thing, when you store this, store it folded up and put it in a plastic bag, a Ziploc. The less time it has in oxygen when it's not on your skin, the longer the electrodes will last. And you just fold it up real simple. Now on this side, the outer side on the right leg, that would be the pocket where your control unit goes. It just slides right in. It's super simple to do. So slide it in, and then you can see the connector there. You just line it up. It's pretty foolproof. Lock it in. Once again, only when it's on your leg. Don't want to try donning and doffing like that. You might hurt the connection. So we don't want to hurt the pins. At this point, the sleeve is ready for use, provided of course it was on your leg. And from here you need to go to the app, which I will have. It's rather in-depth and involved. We're not going to cover it in this video. So the sleeve sends data and has data generated from the control unit, combines them using both inertial measurement unit and electromyographic data from the sleeve. That is used in conjunction with an adaptive algorithm to analyze and recalibrate every step to provide real-time adjustments to stimulation. That is right out of Cionic's advertising to explain it. That's the best way for me to explain it to you. So you have three different modes, main modes that you can use. One is for gait, that is walking. They have two versions of that. One is just a standard walking, and another one is gait context, which means it doesn't start right away. It sort of pauses it if you're doing work like on the farm, so that you can take a step and or two, it starts working at that point. And then when you stop to, say, feed animals or do whatever, it'll stop working for a second or two and pause until you walk again. It's really neat. The other option you have is a cycle for a stationary bike. That's neat. And then it has an exercise library for muscle strengthening. Once again, that is right from Cionic's flyer. Thank you, gentlemen, for providing that. Now, I know it's going to come up. The actual neurostimulation electrodes are replaceable. You get them the first year for free from Cionic. You just order them up on the app. It has a special spot to do it. Super simple, super clean, and they are very quick on the turnaround. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them or get the answer directly from Cionic, or you can contact them direct because they are really neat people to work with. Remember to hit the subscription button and the notification bell to get my future videos on using the Cionic Neural Sleeve, especially the one coming up. I haven't quite finished it yet, but it covers using the app and the different types of modes of the app. So the walking, the cycling, and then also going through the exercise library. So you can look forward to that. Like I said, notification bell if you're interested. Now let's jump over and finish this video with a little more information out in the field, and I'll go ahead and tell you guys exactly what I have experienced using this device. It's amazing. Probably one of the neatest things about this product is you can wear it underneath your clothes and it's not seen from outside. No one knows you have it on. And that is important to some people. Other things, it's really flexible. I use an AFO, ankle foot orthotic, for my right leg, which is where I have my disability. And it's a bear. I hate it. And I hate, especially if I'm down on the ground trying to stand back up with it, because it gets in the way and doesn't allow me to flex. So those are two big issues right there that I love about the neural sleeve. There's many neat things about this physical therapy wise. It decreases muscle atrophy. So all those muscles downstream of wherever your problem is in your central nervous system, they're actually activated and made to work. Whereas like MS, with the lesions in my spine, the signal doesn't get from the brain down to those muscles and they can atrophy. So this is one great way to stop that from happening. The second is it increases, as a byproduct of that, the blood flow. So you get better circulation down below whatever insult to your central nervous system you have. I use it for a couple different reasons. One is to facilitate re-education of the muscles. As I've gone through my disability phases without even knowing that I had MS, I have found ways around walking with the disability, and that's not good. That leads to other problems. So this helps get you back onto the normal walk through physical therapy, of course, but get you going back in the right direction to keep from other hazards and problems coming on with your walking. And finally, the neatest thing of all is it improves your range of motion. And I have physical proof. A quick discussion on that. I used the heck out of mine. I got it in November of 2023. I wore it out to the point that it had to go back for warranty work in January of 2024. And when that was sent back, my graph, my stride, as it will be, the stride length, before using this unit was right down, as it shows here in the graphic, down in the 20 to 24 inch stride, all the way up to the 31, 34 inch stride using the unit. And then when I had to send it back and I was without it, boom, we went right back down. It just fell right back off to where it was before. Hey, I want to thank you for watching this video, and check out other videos on our channel about ranching with disabilities. And isn't she cute? Only 3 days old. What a beautiful girl. You're good. There we go. Take care. Stay safe. Until next time.